Hey, lovely Aries, thank you for joining me. This is your reading leading up to. Oh, I've forgotten. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's better. Gosh, that was lucky. Nearly forgot that microphone. Now, this is your reading leading up to the full moon in Scorpio, 26th, 27th of April. Not that far away. I think it's a really wonderful feeling time. It is where things have slowed down a little bit. I know there's a lot of fixed sign energies out there. Of course, I'm not an astrologer, but fixed sign. There's a lot of fixed signs leading up to this, and it's also a time. What I mentioned in the Scorpio full moon read yesterday, that it has felt like a sort of hero's journey around this time leading up to this big moon, and that we can use what we see within ourselves as being our vulnerabilities. We can use these to, or not to, but as great strengths. So beautiful, Aries. Let's see what the cards are going to be speaking of today. We're doing a shortened Celtic cross, looking at the central point, the basis, which that card was, what is behind you, what's just recently passed, where you're at, and where you're going forward. Excuse me, we will go through, lovely Aries, and clarify, and then pull a few cards at the end from my own decks and one from Brian Froud's Pixie and Fairy Oracle, because I love those images. So let's see, we've got the central point face down. Let's see, wow, what is happening for beautiful Aries? There's a lot of collaborative works happening at this time that haven't fully come into fruition. This is pretty wild. We get this gorgeous ace, this fiery, it's just so airy and fiery, willful gift of creativity, inspiration at its highest and in its highest form. This opportunity, gift. Keep your eyes open, dear Aries. This is coming through for you to give it form, and I do believe that it looks to be that you will be giving it form. You understand this fully. You'll be giving it form in a kind of collaborative way, maybe pulling in a few other people, maybe, but it's certainly, you're going to be building new foundations with this. And what are these foundations? Why? I wonder. We always ask why, don't we? Because the basis of this is something's coming in, like you are giving birth to something. Here we have, and this is a seasonal card, very much a rhythm of life card, the Princess of Discs, one of my favorite cards. We see the seasonal nature of the trees in the background, but she is pregnant and she is about to give birth to something quite new. And it's just currently in a sort of gestating phase. But man, when this comes out, this is pure amazingness, Aries. So let's keep going. We'll see what is in your recent past, what's behind you. We see the Seven of Wands come out here. Now the Seven of Wands, another wand, another card of will. Being a seven, it is about assessment. This is about standing up for your principles and understanding what your own personal integrity is all about. what it is worth standing up for. And you are. And it's not overly defensive. It's just that you understand that at times one needs to do this. And so it's honouring your own integrity. It indicates really healthy, very healthy level of self-esteem also. Very interesting, Aries. Let's see your current position, and we will go through and clarify some points here. Your current position is one of great beauty and great strength, dear friends. You are embodying the star. We're drawing new things down, and part of this new stuff that you're drawing down, that you're about to give birth to, is this Ace of Wands. I believe this is the star, a great card of healing. You're existing in two worlds at once. In some ways, you're a bridge between the cosmos and the earth. Here, you're drawing in things. There's a divine nature about this. Some people say with the star, it's about wishes, dreams coming true. Of course, we need to bring these dreams, wishes into form. We need to translate these into form ourselves. And this is what you gorgeous Aries, are doing. It's beautiful. Let's see, moving forward for lovely Aries, please. Go away, little fly. There's a naughty little fly buzzing around. Moving forward for lovely Aries. Moving forward for lovely Aries, please. Wow. Yes, we get the beautiful Hermit. Now, the Hermit comes to us. We just want to understand. There's just a few things that we want to understand here. And so we go inward, lovely Aries, because in this process of becoming this sort of channel for these, whatever this new thing you're giving birth to, this collaborative effort, work, passion, something that you're passionate about. It could be, like, for example, someone deciding that they want to totally go with their what they've always wanted to do, which is create a clothing line or anything. Be self-employed, anything. Make wooden things, whatever it is. Go on your own kind of thing. Drawing in a few people here. What was I saying? I get swept away a bit. You're creating this. You're bridging the gap. You're making a clear highway for this Ace of Wands to manifest in your life, is what you're doing. There was a point behind you in the past where you had to draw a line. You had to make an assessment about what was important to you, what you valued, what intrinsically is your truth. That is what you did. You are now in a healing zone, in a clearing zone, in preparing the channel. And there's just a few things you want to shine a light on here, because you want this to come forward, to come forth in the way. You've been quite careful here. And so the Hermit is shining a light internally into some of those little corners that maybe we haven't taken a chance up till this point, because this is really quite busy to me. It feels really like things have happened quite quickly. So the Hermit comes to just shine the wee lantern just in those little corners, in those little dark corners. We want to be 100% sure here, beautiful Aries. And maybe this is like a wee, in your own head, maybe there's like a puzzle here, and it's just missing one piece is what I'm seeing. What are we interested in here? Can we look at, I don't usually look at what's past, but I'm just going to look at the 7 of Wands here for you, beautiful Aries. Can we peel the layer back just a fraction, please? Standing up for principles, standing up for your own personal integrity. Yeah, this actually, yeah, we get the Strength card. It's just perfect. Standing up, understanding. Actually, this is a great position of really admirable self-responsibility and self-respect also, is when you can go within and say, all right, I know my own spiel from my truth, from my, being honest with myself. I know my own crap. Because we all have it, don't we? I know my own bullshit as opposed to my real shit. Do you know what I mean? And that's what you've done. It's really admirable. It deserves a lot of respect, Aries. That's what you've done, where we see the strength. You've understood, aspects of your own ego here. You're really being careful. You want to, you really, really want to see this come in clean and as clear as can be. And somehow you are a channel for this. You are. You're the one bringing it in, dear Aries. Interesting. Can we look at the star, please? This beautiful star. In the current position, just really having a time of healing, of clearing the way. Yeah. Look, I think there's someone, I think this could be a, I just get that it could be for some people out there. We get the 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. I did get this feeling, I get the feeling that there could be a couple of different narratives here, and there could be someone, this is like you're ready to create something with a new partner, with a lover, with some romantic interest. That's the other side of this narrative, that there is that this project, this birth, it could be the birth of a child, but there is that element to it too, depending on what your situation, lovely Aries. So we get the 10 of Cups, just bounty, just emotional wealth. And we say emotional wealth very easily, but emotional wealth, to really fully feel it, is just incredible. That's a lot of love. Let's see the Hermit, please, as we move forward, shining a light. Shining a light. Aries. Wow. Shining a light. Look, I think there's I think what you're doing too, as much as what you did that here behind you, is what I was saying before. Moving forward, so to clarify the Hermit, as I said, you want to be really sure about something here. And the more I go through this, it's like the more it feels possibly like a collaborative effort, but with a romantic involvement. I don't know. I just get that. And when we look at the hermit, you know, shining a light, an internal light. So it's like you shining a light inside. Do you have a choice here? Are there options? We always have options. To go one way or another. It's kind of like you're figuring out a balance. We get the Knight of Swords and we get the Knight of Pentacles. Kind of, you know, they're both facing the same way. I would assume they're both looking at you, Aries. So it does feel like, I mean, maybe it's a decision, maybe to get involved with a collaborative effort that involves someone that you are romantically involved with or something. Yeah, there's just something going on here with, but ultimately you're the one that's bringing this baby through. You know what I mean? Project, child, whatever it is, artistic project. You've wanted to do this for ages. You're going out, I say on your own, but it is a collaborative thing. There could be a romantic interest involved in this work, love kind of thing. So it's quite interesting, but you're being very protective because you need to be. Because that's how you roll, I think, Aries, you know. You're very independent. You like to know, you know, you're very in there, active. You're doing it with precision. If this resonates for someone out there, that's really good. Let's get a journey map card, please. It's really quite fascinating. Oh, wow. Yeah, so there is a period here, as you present, you know, as the star in a healing mode. You're preparing everything here. You've got this connection with the divine. You're well and truly standing on this earth, though. You understand that your dreams and wish fulfillment comes through you. It's your creation. You form it. And you form it from this incredibly inspiring ace, this gift that comes through. With the journey map, we get the maiden, which really, as it sums it up in terms of this waiting zone before a big transition. This is a big transition, and this is going to happen because this has to come through. It will be given birth to, and it is just a matter of time. Whatever this is that is being given birth to, dear Aries, the maiden tells us that there's a time where we have this level of quiet excitement, and there's nothing actually really happening. It's sort of like a pause. It's like a pause, but we know the inevitability of this new transition, and we are entering it. We're actually in it, but it's just a matter of time. This is a card which sort of is descriptive of prepubescent. You know, when you're just on the verge of that. It's a beautiful card. At the same time, lovely Aries, which I find really interesting and really good, as what I was saying before. Like there's a balance that you're wanting to reach a balance, maintain some balance, making a kind of a choice within this balance, and we get the energy accountant. Now this is a review. We're looking at our energy input, output. All right, so we're putting a lot into this. What are we getting back? We're looking at the ledger. This is an energetic exchange. And not only with yourself, but I do believe there are other people here too. There are other people here. It's an energetic assessment. We're looking at input, output, and how this works for us in a collaborative sense, how it will work for us in a personal way. It's very interesting. Let's see what the fairies and pixies, Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle, have for us today. Oh God, beautiful Aries. We've got this card fell out straight away, the Singer of Healing. These are like aces, the divine energies that come down to you. This is just it. This is all about healing, but you're healing in a way that is I guess, like all healing, it allows you to continue the way you want to go on, isn't it? So we get the Singer of Healing, this beautiful, oh, it's like a gorgeous, oh, like you could just slip into it as if it's sort of silken robes, all lit up, energized. So we're in that zone, beautiful Aries. Can we just get one more card for Pixies and Fairies? Just one more for Aries. And this is going to create movement. Like, possibly in the past you have felt a little bit stuck, but you're certainly not anymore. Losguna is here to tell you that you've pulled yourself out of that mud, possibly that's behind you, and you're just about to really discover actually some things that are close by. You may well be rediscovering some familiar, what you thought were familiar places, spaces, people in your local vicinity, but you're starting to see it or see them in a different light with Losguna. So this is really amazing, Aries. Wow. It's pretty amazing. We'll just pull a little star card. These are just words. Wow, these readings have sort of really been amazing this week. Just in the sense that there's so many major arcana that are coming out. There's a lot of healing going on for people. We get one card, Aries. Which is, again, an ace. There's a lot of raw divine energy coming through, which is not surprising because you present as this. We get intuition, emotional center. We get a card of what is, in effect, the Ace of Cups. It is an ace. It is about water. It's about your intuitive faculties, which are being brought into play as you move forward with the Hermit. There's so much going on in this reading. It's really kind of blown my mind. So look, thank you so much for joining me today, lovely Aries, and enjoy this build up to the full moon in beautiful Scorpio, and enjoy your week, and I hope you got something out of this. We get what we get on any given day. Thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes. It really helps me, and I really, really appreciate it. So take care. See you soon, Aries. And wow, yeah, that's all I can say. Cheery.